Make sure we hit the right button.
Make sure we hit the right button. But hello everyone. We have made our
We're not
return.
dead.
I I won't say that, but we have
Yeah.
made our return. um it
You just gotta conclude with a yet.
Yet we're not dead yet. That's fair. I'll meet you there. Um we So for those who do know, based off because you are a long time listener, situation hasn't fully changed. Infernal has re-upped in the workforce. I have not. I also have not been out of it as long, so I am mildly annoyed by that fact versus the oh god I need work. So we got that covered.
Yep, and trying to give all the spirit bomb powers so John can get a job as quick as I did because I lucked out greatly.
Yeah, it's really just finding something that is going to be able to pay my bills in the minimum. I'm not even trying to like match what I was making before. I would love to be making what I was before, if not more, because I was getting aggressively underpaid by like 20K, but I didn't hate my job.
If I may ask, like, how much were you getting paid?
50K salary.
Well, more than me.
But the average for my position title was 75.
Jesus,
Yeah.
I want that. I want that kind of money.
I also want that kind of money.
I'm pretty sure a lot of people listening will love that kind of money.
Yes. Now, to be fair, I feel like what I was doing deserved that kind of money because what a kind of equipment I was working on and how important it was.
True.
But unfortunately, that we were not in a position to get that kind of money because they weren't making that kind of business. But again, like I said, I didn't hate my job, so I wasn't mad because when I started, I was at 40. So in the span of the almost 4 years I was there, I got boosted 10K.
Yeah, I mean that's a pretty good pay raise.
So yes, because I ended up getting promoted. So I was just like, hey,
Promotions.
So, like I said, it's more of a I've always wanted to just have whatever the base minimum for like my bills were, and I'm not someone who has like this unnecessarily extravagant thing. Like I don't have all of these like subscription services. I don't have all of this extra stuff that I'm like paying for. Is when I was like I don't. So it's like my car is paid off. I don't have that. I have my loans, the regular insurances that you need, whatever. My phone's paid off, both of them actually, mine and the wifey's mermaid. So we're paying just for the service, so that's minimum. I have a membership for Best Buy for like the tech squad, whatever, but I use it and the parents use it. So like they've bought more stuff from Best Buy in the year than I have. So and it
That's
pays
funny.
for itself because you get the extra protections plus the 24/7 help. So that's what they've gotten like 8 years worth of warranties.
Oh wow.
Coverage between the devices, like it's a lot. So like it's definitely paying for itself because like trying to get an extended warranty is like usually another like what, 75-80 bucks on top of certain things.
Yeah, it depends on what the item is.
Yeah. So but like I don't, I'm not eating out I don't have a Starbucks addiction. I'm not getting coffee every morning to run my life because I don't drink coffee. The like all of that other little stuff. So it's like I'm not bleeding money where I don't need to be. Like, I'm not like I got to pay what I have to pay. Like I don't have a choice. Like fluctuation. Even like my energy bill was even, not too bad because I also understand that shit gets expensive. So I try to run it
Oh, it does.
as low as possible to, unfortunately, mermaid's dismay because, burning alive. But it's like
I feel that.
uh, the unfortunate thing is, that bill doubled just for those like few
Oh yeah,
days of
no, it's been
extra.
bad.
I was like, ugh.
And also, I will put this out there for anyone who has been experiencing the current summer heat, especially if you are in the southern states. I hope you are staying hydrated because holy crap, it is hot as hell out there.
Stay hydrated and in front of a fan. It's just don't move from a vicinity of a fan because that is saving so much. Uh, the But yeah, so that, like I said, this is only the start of week 2, so it's fine. And I still haven't even gotten my severance yet. That's still not being processed. It's just on its way. Like, so the first thing that I got is my vacation, my saved up vacation and PTO stuff. I got that check, and then I so they still owe me my severance and like I think a little back end of it because I can't go over what my normal paychecks was, like, so it will get split out between that. So I still got like
That's good.
2 more paychecks coming through. So I'm
Yeah,
not
no,
like, oh god.
severance is very handy.
Yeah, well, when you made it that far, because
Well,
if you don't make it that far, it ain't shit.
Well, obviously, but I also saw that on the TikToks. You have started doing what was it, a consultation type thing?
Gamers counseling. I
Counseling.
had a hilarious just spur of not even creativity. I was just bored. Like, I don't like not having something to do. It really sucks. And so I think I just got off a call with Apollo, and it just kind of like hit me because I've been playing more games because I'm home all the time. So I was playing Pred, and then Pred's in this place right now where the people who are playing really, really suck. Like, their mental fortitude and capacity for stuff is a bit to be desired. And so I've kind of been very annoyed with that in that regards, which is why I went back to League for a hot second. Mainly because for the tournament, because I like competing, so I had tried to get into a tournament for the new character. Didn't do it because, oh my god, the fan base of the streamer I follow varies so heavily different of skill levels. It's insane. Like, the person who ended up winning it happened to be the person who it was so dramatic. So everyone signed up, right? And it was so for those who know, it was for Yanara, the new ADC. And
Oh yeah, she looks interesting.
she's fun as hell.
It's like when I saw like when I saw her like play style and emotes, I'm like, this kind of makes me want to play again, but at the same time, it's like I don't want to go back to League.
Yanara is what the happy offspring of Zenyatta and Lee Sin would be.
Huh.
Because she has her passive, which allows it, which once that condition is met, she gets increased, power, and it kind of like Lee Sin. You hit that combo, you get hit hard, right? But if you don't, you ain't shit. And then like Zinni was very, his like thematic is similar to Yanara's. So I would say if it was the happy child of the two, like she's great. She's, like I said, so much fun. It's very I feel like it's been a long time since someone like that has been designed that I put in like a very middle ground. Like she's complicated enough where vets are like, I want to play her and see what kind of tech I can develop, but also she's easy enough that someone can see her out of the lineup, and if they pick her, aren't punished for it like some of the other characters, right? Like you get punished for not knowing what's going on because that character has so much going on in their kit that you need a better understanding of the game.
Basically, the case for a lot of the latest champions.
Right, that's what I'm saying. So it was very interesting to see that. And because since I follow that the streamer so much, Miss Chim Chim, because support everywhere. The it's it was very easy to see, and then she's also so fun to watch because she was like playing. I think she took her jungle one time just because she was queued for carry and she didn't get it, and she was like, I want to play this guy. Like she was going through all of her accounts just to play her, so anytime they got banned she was like, oop, next account. It was so funny. So that was the original reason why I went there, but I was like proud to stay with her, and I was just like, I cannot do mildly well enough in a 1v1 scenario, which is what the tournament was, that I feel like I should sign up for this. So I ended up not. I ended up watching the tournament, and two of the participants are longtime supporters, and one of them was the one who won the Jinx 1v1 tournament when she did that back in the day. And there was another person who came in second during that. So basically it was a long awaited rematch, and it this time the outcome was different. The second place became first place came second. And it came down to one missed skill shot. That's how close it was. Like these guys were brawling, right? So the rules were that it was the first one to get first kill, first turret, or 50 CS. So if any of those three conditions were met, that's how you won. So you can't play passive if you only got 50 CS to work with. And granted, it's not going to be that long it's to get like a tower down, but she just needed something else of a condition that wasn't like a main one. But like the main two is like, got to get that first kill or 50 CS. So it was a very very interesting tournament. And I think it was like I think second place got like $250, and then
damn,
the other one got, I'll say, because it was sponsored by Riot.
Oh,
so
wait, how much was it again? 250?
I think it was 250 for second, and then 500 for first.
To get that new Kaisa skin.
Yes. That's what a lot of people were like, oh, what are you going to use the money for? I was like, are you going to get the new skin? And I was like, yes or no, because they were like, oh, this is not even my account or something like that. It was a good time. So that was the main reason why I was back, and then I needed something else to do to get the the MOBA fix, because if I have my various games I play, because right now I'm on hiatus with Apex until the new season starts, because I've already hit gold 2. That I can't remember because it's always reverse in like a lot of my things. So I'm in the second rank of gold in Apex, but I have so little points right now that if I go into another ranked match, I will lose those points because of the entry fee. So,
well, damn.
So I haven't been playing that. So I was just like, nope, not risking that. I worked too damn hard to get here. I'm not going to literally like possibly blow it because my team is ass, and so I haven't been playing Apex. I've been playing Pred. I've been trying to get to gold. I've been on the precipice for gold for so long. It's so annoying. And it's because some of my teams are just fucking ass. So I was like, you know what? Let's go League. And I've been gone from League so long that the rank reset ish. The system, the record keeping for it have reset, but I don't think my account's MMR or anything has reset. Because I'm still getting, matched with the stupid people. But when I tell you, coming off of Pred, going into League makes you a god, I ascended. I whooped so much ass when I went back right after coming off of Pred. Because you do so much more in Pred mechanically wise. You have more of a character to move. So all of that, judgment call and measurement is for a larger gap. So I have to worry about moving more of a hitbox to avoid an ability than I would in League. And so I'm already I was one of the games I was playing Malzahar against the Nidali jungle. I was sniffing her spear because I was just breaking ankles so quick. If I hadn't been playing Pred, it would have hit every time. But because I move so much more in Pred, I'm moving so much more in League that it's oh hey, here come, and because I lock screen, so I'm not oh, I saw it coming from above. No, it comes in the view, and I've already moved in that split second, and I've already double backed, and so I was just that was her spear, and then I go back to what I was doing. It was crazy.
It's please leave, I am busy.
Yes.
Oh, obviously.
People are still assholes. In that same game, there was a Quinn top that would not leave me alone. I didn't go up to top lane a single time. I wasn't helping top lane. I wasn't up there for grubs. I didn't go up there a single time, and that bitch was in my lane. I'm why are you here? Explain that.
They wanted to get your autograph.
Why are you? She did, because I ulted her because I was Malzahar. So I ulted her under tower, and she just backshots. And I was just you really thought this was a smart idea? I silenced you so you couldn't do your stupid bird thing, and then I hit you with the ulti, and now you're just standing there, looking dumb.
It's I am here.
You are here. And then she kept doing it. She did it 3 more times. She tried to dive me under tower. And I'm I'm going to ult you again.
It's you don't dive a Malzahar under turret.
You don't dive a Malzahar by yourself with ulti up. You just don't. You're getting ulted to the face.
That's the tale as old as time since his inception. Don't dive the Malzahar.
I was no, don't do it. Yes, target him because I'm spreading damage like the plague.
Especially when it's an 8D Malzahar and those little minions of his.
Yeah, it's ba-da-da-da. I was but don't go jumping him. Especially when he wasn't doing I could see if I was running away from a fight, you had my health bar low, I flashed, I've used barrier or ignite, or I've used everything, I'm back somewhere or whatever, I get it, dive it, right, secure that kill. I was full health fighting a Nico, and
Nico,
stupid bird, decided to come flying in under the freaking radar. And I'm just why are you here? I understand you don't want to fight the guy you're fighting with because he's been throwing rocks at you, and rock is super effective against flying types. So it was going to happen, but also poison's effective against everybody.
Yeah. God. Oh, I need to bring up Pokemon. I'm curious. Have you seen what Mega Dragonite looks like?
Yes, a sad excuse of a design.
It's like I don't hate it. Could it have been better? Yes. Like a lot of people are saying they're hoping that the shiny is like instead of it the puke green that it the shiny makes it blue.
I I don't know. I've already said this multiple times, and every time it comes up in our episodes, that I am completely understanding that I am not the demographic anymore. Like it's still a game that is for younger kids slash teenagers, right? Preteens area, right? In the same vein, I can't say that I like the laziness of effort going into it. Like, because to me, it's like saying these kids don't know what like creativity looks like, or like what laziness would look like in a creative sense. That's what you're telling me by giving me some of these designs, some of these Pokemon is they're really really lazy. They're
Yeah, I mean, I will agree. Like, especially when you look at like Gen 9. Like Gen 9 has some good Pokemon, but a lot of them, yeah, not so much. Um, I mean, heck, most of the Pokemon that I used on my team in Gen 9 were from older generations.
right.
Um,
So and I always use my nephews as the thing because it's like I've showing them all of the various like generations, especially through like Pokemon Go, because I would give them some of my, like the extra shinies I have, to go to Pokemon Home because they have home and whatnot. So they get the fruits of the uncles that which is fine because they love the games, so they get all of the older games and all the older stuff from us because they're interested in playing the older games, and like my brother couldn't like find them because a lot of these games you can't find anymore. So he
yeah.
started asking around, and we're like, yeah, we still have ours this way. He was like, oh well, like the boys were like, and we're like, obviously we're gonna give it to you. So I've given them my old like my DSs, I've given them old games, I've given them older like a bunch of extra Pokemon I've had in Go, and they were drawn to like the earlier concepts, the earlier Pokemon. So I'm not saying that these newer designs aren't necessarily intriguing or captivating to the audience. I'm saying is that if you're going to do it for them, don't make it lazy, right? Now, then there's stuff like Roblox where that's kind of the point. That blocky, un you know unrefined rough thing was the allure of it, because it was just like it's kind of basically everything's off of the imagination of like who's playing. And then Roblox got
Yeah.
really intense with like they're basically recreating
Roblox got
games.
crazy.
Yeah, they started recreating other games in these like in the game. So that creativity came as like, do you understand like how crazy you like intuitive and like smart you have to be in order to understand the concept of another game that's being like not even ported over but a weird copy of it, and still be able to like play it as if it was its original. It's amazing. Like kids are very very smart, and so I don't like it when certain games don't cater to that. Like don't treat them like they're dumb. They do dumb shit, but they're not dumb. So that's what some of these designs are, or like whatever story things they're on. But yeah, Dragon Knight was not the move. The Digimon memes are hilarious though.
Oh yeah,
Dad?
but literally, and like, but I've seen like some like I obviously I don't know if they're real because like they're like, oh, leaks for the other megas. It's like no idea if it's true or not, but I mean, if it is, I saw for Alligator and Meganium's megas. If it's true, for Alligator basically took whatever like class or steroid Swampert was taking.
Hit, which would make sense because he was a chunky boy, like chunky boy, right? And we already know what I say about leaks. I don't believe in them, so
Yeah, it's like until we see it in game, it's like, because like, because like if the potential list of Pokemon that are getting megas is true, it's like some of my favorites are going to get megas, which is like Froslass, Chandelure, obviously Froggator. Trying to remember. I know Magma's happy would be happy if it's true because Dragalge is one of them, and like that's one of his favorites. So it'll be interesting to see which Pokemon like get the actual like megas.
Yeah, and it
Like,
would,
I,
you
I,
know.
I'm excited for ZA, partially because they brought the fashion back. I'm like, yes.
It brought. I I want I want give me adult Pokemon. Give me
Yeah. I mean, if you want competitive Pokemon, Pokemon Champions is coming out, which is
I don't
literally just full on like competitive Pokemon. But they made it where like you can actually like set the stats of the Pokemon you want and like actually craft like a team that you want to do.
yeah, but as competitive Pokemon is just not the same. I understand everyone has their different strategies of how they want to do, but and this leads into a generalization of stuff of things as well as that the sense of creativity for strategy is there's not enough individuals that's willing to do it.
You are right. Because like that's one thing I've noticed, especially when it comes to like when it came to last year's Pokemon Championships. Um, sorry, I heard a ding. I got mail. Um,
He's got mail.
from Pokemon Go. No. Oh, that's hilarious. Um, but because obviously like I never really paid attention to like the VGC and stuff, so like I don't know what are the good Pokemon. But one thing I saw from the teams is that majority of the time, like, yeah, they'll have like maybe one, maybe two different Pokemon, but for the most part, they're running the exact same teams for the most part. Um, is I it's only like a handful of players that actually run like unique teams. I think Wolfie is one of them. Like they actually run like unique teams and actually do well. So actually, I think they won last year.
and
Um,
and that's where I find like the issue, and that's just like a people thing, right? Because this is you know, so this is what I want to deem the curse of logic, right? So logic dictates that if I do this particular action and it gives me this particular outcome, I will continue that action until the outcome changes. And typically, that's what allows to happen. The essence of that is unfortunately what gives birth to metas. And but then it just takes hold because yes, this particular, so like keeping it simple, this action of, Pokemon character build, whatever you want to enter into slot A. Slot A will give me the results of slot B, right? And then your little action arrow is everything in between. And that's all well and good. I love that for you. I'm glad you've able to find something that works consistently. Cool. But when it takes over the space, that's when I have an issue. And it takes over a space because people aren't willing to get a different result before they can then replicate the result that they want. So,
it's because they see what works and it's like, all right, I'll do that too.
well, right, that makes sense, but then you're stuck because these are the same people that will be mad about, oh, it's like, oh, this is the meta, it was like blah blah blah, and then be mad when it stops working after a while
Yeah.
because of like changes or whatever. It exactly, like you keep putting yourself in this state of stalemate and rutness instead of actively being like, okay, hey, this works. why does this work? Can I sub out something else to give a similar effect? I'm not saying that it's going to be as effective, because
Send
that's
in the
why
level
it's
100 Bidoof.
right, like, but like that's why it's meta, because it has been proven multiple times over multiple tries that it will give you the result that you want. But here is where the other part comes in. If everyone is doing the same thing to get the same result, then nothing's changed. So if I'm doing the same thing that you are, then no one's going to come out ahead of each other. So the one who comes out ahead is the one who's done something different to, beat what is quote unquote meta. But they don't do that. It will come down to, in some of the matches at least I've seen, it really came down to like RNG.
Yeah.
They had the strategy and they're like, oh, this strategy is going to do this. And watching there was like, oh, if I can get boom, there's a lot of ifs. It's being held down to...
If I can get a crit.
Yeah, if I can get a crit, then I'll do this. If. There's no, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this, boom, 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 versus everyone else's.
One championship that I still will think about, I wish I watched it live. This was back, God, I think it might have been during the X and Y era, but literally, I think it was the finals, and it was three dragons. It was Garchomp, Haxorus, I forget the other one, and then Pachirisu. And the opponent launched a Draco Meteor, and the Pachirisu survived because it had a Focus Slash.
Yep.
And so basically, this Pachirisu tanked a Draco Meteor, used Helping Hand on its teammate, and they won the match.
There you go. There you go.
God, like I looked it up. I'm like, that Pachirisu, goddamn.
Yeah. No, that's it's. I am fine with, a mez, whatever. I want the creativity, and that's why I miss like old, like the way that me and my people played competitive Pokemon, which was like very RNG based. And so what we would do is like, okay, we would build a team, but it was almost kind of like Nuzlocke rules. Basically, it's like you would build your competitive team off of what you caught, and that was that. Like there was no, breeding for this. There wasn't trying to get specific
not trying to get
nature.
perfect IVs.
Not trying to get perfect IVs. What you did was it's like, oh, okay, hey, it has higher special attack or higher regular attack, higher this, whatever. And then you picked the moves that it could learn that worked with it. You found, oh, what items do I have? Here, it was like, oh, but you need this. It was like, well, if I don't have it, then I'm using something else. It gave more of, like I said, Nuzlocke rules. It's like, you worked with what you had, and then you saw how far you could go. Instead of missing. And it's the same thing.
I keep
with,
telling Magma, it's like, I want to do a Soul Link Nuzlocke. It will probably go terribly, but...
I don't want to put myself through that kind of anguish, but but like the same thing happens in with Warframe right now. I also would like to know what the phenomenon Warframe is going on, because I didn't stop playing Warframe. Like, I've been playing for the most part this whole fucking time. I just do different things, and I'm just like, oh, I'm over here, I'm flying around over here, oh, I'm running around in the fields, or I'm cracking some relics here or whatever. And I understand there's Warframe players, then there's new Warframe players, then there's everybody else, and then there's the extremists. And the extremists are those individuals who have mid-maxed to a stupid degree that I don't see how you still have fun. And that's coming from someone who's literally made god characters in solo games before. I understand the power trip. I don't understand it in the space of Warframe, because then it takes the challenge out.
Yeah,
You've
like obviously, like for example, one example I can think of is Magma's Revenant. I think it's Revenant, the one that can spin and shoot lasers. Um, like that frame, like his frame is like basically just one shots everything, which for like cracking relics, that's fine. It's like, hey, we're here just to open relics. Let's make this quick. Um, but yeah, it's like when it comes to like actual like story and like just various like activities, like when you're just mowing through everything and not really leaving the game to other players, it's like it's not really fair.
well, it's that you're kind of ruining for other people, but also it's like you guys are still like there's still mechanics of the game that locks you, right? And it's
Yeah,
time. Time is what locks you. Hey, you want to get it done quick? Cool. But fun fact, you still have a timer that you have to wait for
yeah. The
for
oh yeah,
cracking
the
a relic, right?
survival ones.
Like there's for cracking relics. Ooh, yay! I cracked my relic. I've killed enough to get all the essence to crack it, whatever. You still have to wait until the conditions met for it to be able to select. You still have to hit that time spot. So instead of taking, for example, the whole 5 minutes to crack your relic, and then it's like once you crack it, it's ready. You did it in 4 seconds. Now you have 4 minutes of just your dick in your hand.
Yeah.
Why would you want to do that to yourself? Or it's like, oh, okay, cool. If you're doing like survivals, yes, you want to be able to mow through. Like that's the point of it. It's to survive.
Yeah.
But why are you speed running a mission in pubs? Like if you're a min maxer, if you're like especially like I understand we were
New
playing
Warframe
together.
location confirmed. Publix.
Publix. If you guys are like we were rolling together, so it was like you, me, Magma, and AGS, right? I get it. We're together. He gives everyone the speed boost, right? But I've seen people do that in the regular worlds. Do you understand how infuriating that is to not be able to do a mission because some veteran player came through into your squad?
Yeah.
It, guys, I need you to be a little bit more considerate of everybody else. Even when you're like, oh, helping baby Tinnos. Well, you're not really helping if you're taking everything out.
Yeah.
Protect them. Don't do
Now,
it
like,
for them.
now I will say, like, when it comes to like specific missions, especially because I have Warframes, but they're not built, partially because I'm still trying to get mods for everything and trying to figure out how people are doing insane damage. Um, but it's like one of the locations because I was farming relics to get Yoreli Prime, and one of the relics I needed was on Lua, and it was I think it was like level 30 to 45 missions, which I barely do damage to these things. And it's like literally like I'm like, okay, I put ice on my gun, ice on my sentry, and I am just spending a good like couple minutes trying to slow this thing down, waiting for someone who can do damage to come kill the thing. I'm just like, help someone.
But you had no business being there. That's
I
the
wanted
issue.
the relic.
I understand, but you're wanting things past your abilities, and that's kind of
I
the
know.
and that's kind of the like gripe I have with Warframe is that not everything is locked because like the story stuff that's locked. Like you don't get like the
Oh, yeah.
transference, you don't get the your launcher, you don't get sweat until you do certain story missions, which is
Yeah.
fine. Like you don't unlock certain segments available. Like
Oh hell, like
I love that.
1990, like 1999, like obviously it's like thankfully like they give you a Warframe for 1999, so it's like okay, the Warframe does damage, cool. But after you finish the like I guess like the first part of the 1999 story, you can use your own Warframes, and I'm like okay, I need to increase my reputation. Let's try a bounty. I got one shot so fast.
Right, and so it's like there's too much access to stuff where you don't have the tools to say, because Warframe will give you the tools to be able to get through without needing to min max. Yes, it makes it easier. I'm not negating that, but
But once you're out of like the story content, that is when you need to have something built in some
it's,
form.
to some degree, and I
Yeah,
mean
like you don't have, like
lightly,
obviously you don't have to.
very
Oh
lightly.
yeah, like obviously you don't have to min max. It's just you just need to have at least the right mods so you can at least do damage.
And all you really need is basic mods. Like, you
Oh yeah,
need
it's like
basic
I'm
mods in
not.
the right frame. That's really what it comes
Well,
down to.
yeah,
It's basic mods in the right frame, which is just, hey, I need someone who's speedy, because you can get multiple frames very easily. You can get a wide variety of early frames very easily.
yeah.
Like, for example, I was like, when I messaged you about freaking Tip Tap Wall Boy,
Oh yeah,
I just started that, right? I was using my Necros, right? Because
yeah,
that's the prime that I wanted this whole time. Like Frost Prime is my baby, but Frost Prime's a tank. He tanky boy.
yeah. God, I'm still trying to make my chroma tanky.
And the and so I was like, but Necros, I was like, Necros makes people go pew, and so all I need to do is be able to kill like 4 dudes, and then the frame helps me kill everything else. I kill 4 dudes, I get the energy, I hit my ulti, boom, I have an army running now, and now they're killing more people and helping like that, right? But the mission I was on was just way too much. Like way too much is happening, and like you get swamped way too quickly. I was
Yeah.
like, limbo. And so I just go get limbo, and I just run through everything, come back into the dimension, drop the trap I need, slip back out. Like, all I needed to do was change the tactic. I didn't need to build like my limbo is max once. That's it. Like, I'm such an old school head that back when I was forming motherfuckers, that you need to do it like once, and you were just running through shit, right? That's the
Oh,
joy of coming back.
oh, so that's what they mean by forma.
Yeah, is when you basically prestige your frame.
Yeah, I haven't done that yet.
Um,
I probably should.
well, when you get the resources, do it. Yes, you should, because it will allow you to change your slots affinity so that it can, drop the cost, and then you can put more mods in, or you can add more to your thing. You still need your money to like upgrade your mods or whatever. Because like I just recently got my strength of efficiency mod to max because it's expensive as hell.
Oh, yeah.
But I've had that mod forever. Like
Yeah.
now
know,
these
it's like,
Riven mods, on the other hand, whoever did put those in the game, I hope that they have to go get a ball waxing every 3 weeks.
damn.
Have you seen what Riven mods are?
I have one. If I remember right, you have to like complete a mission and then you unlock it or something.
Have you seen what some of the missions are?
No.
Some of the missions are like, hey, do this task, for example, like get 30 headshots without taking any damage.
What?
Yeah,
What kind of bullshit is that?
Exactly. I hope whoever made Riven mods have to get a ball waxing every 3 weeks, because that's some
That
bullshit.
that explains why whenever I look up a build for a frame or weapon, I never see Riven mods. Because that is some bull. It's like I'll see Prime mods, I'll see Umbral mods. There are some other mods that look pretty interesting. But yeah, I don't think I've ever seen like a Riven mod, and that explains it.
Yeah, no, it's some bullshit. Nobody got time for that.
Yeah, no, fuck that. It's like I'll wait for Borrow to show up, and maybe I can buy a Prime off for him. Thankfully he was here for a whole week due to TennoCon.
Yeah.
So I managed. That's also one reason why I was farming relics, was so I can get enough Ducats and actually like buy at least one Prime mod. I think I bought Primed Continuity.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I need a. I have a couple, but I don't think it's for anything that I think I have a Prime one for my dogs, which
Mm.
allows them to go attack mode on their own.
Ooh, nice.
Um,
Yeah, I'll need to keep an eye out because like he return. I actually download the Warframe app, so he returns in 9 days.
oh, see, that's how you know it's serious, fellas. Ladies and gentlemen, that's how you know it's serious. Because the last time this fool downloaded an app, it was for Destiny.
Yeah.
And if you've been here with us a long time, you know how deep we were into Destiny. Um, but
Especially me, since Dragon vacated the Destiny premises, I stayed.
yeah, I retired. I evacuated the dance floor. They said
Like,
last call, and I was like, I'm already gone. Um, the community is for 55 and up. I'm like, I'm not that old, and I left, and I'm glad I left because good God.
oh yeah, no, like, because obviously I stuck around for the light to finish the Light and Darkness saga. It's like, hey, we started the saga, I'm finishing it. Um, but I'm glad I stopped after that because I heard it just went downhill, like very
And
quickly.
it was already going
Well, no, it
downhill.
was all okay. So think about like the time where, like, I'm gonna use my past experience in snowboarding, where it's like okay, a simple hill, still going down, and then after the final shape, that's when the very deep slope came in.
Okay.
That's pretty much
Um,
my best analogy. Because
the
yeah,
my
like
analogy
I
of how I jump ship is the kid that I saved at work one time, and we were on a bounce house, and he tried to clear. He was schmool, like he wasn't
oh
like
no,
baby, but he was schmool. He was still schmool. You know,
at least he tried.
he was dying like, and I clock him about to Yeetus McGeetus himself to the entrance from the slide, and in that moment, everything slowed down, and I'm like, oh, he's not going to make it.
He about to die.
I was correct because where I caught him, his head would have hit the pavement.
Oh,
Like it was like I pulled him up further, and like his legs like kind of bobbled down because invincible
yeah.
until proven otherwise. But like I was like, that was me jumping ship. Like I didn't have a secure out, but I was like, I don't want to be here anymore, and gone. It was I'm Destiny should still have me playing it, but it doesn't for so many reasons, and
Yeah,
it mildly makes me upset.
yeah. It's funny because it's like a lot of people have said it's like they wish Bungie had just sucked it up and made a Destiny 3.
I don't think that would have
It's
fixed
like
it.
I feel like it would have fixed some things because there were so many issues with the Destiny 2 sandbox that they basically need to make it from scratch to fix it.
I will give you that. My main gripes were business practices. So
Yeah.
there's
Oh
that.
yeah.
There,
Yeah. No, the business practices were trash. Like I find it hilarious that after they left Activision, that's when it really went downhill.
yeah, no, that was I I don't I don't know what could possibly do, and I'm also at that point where I'm just like I had my time. Like I still have Warframe. I have my space based game of
Yeah.
superpowers, whatnot, and there will always be content for me to do because my RNG is terrible. Like I have to go back void farming because I need one Aya so I can up my reputation with the Red Veil.
Mm,
But I can't do it because I haven't gotten the Aya, and I didn't started getting any until when we linked up and was running it, and we were doing that for like half an hour. So
yeah.
I do not look forward to that.
Yeah. No. Heck, what I'm not looking forward to is when God, because like what was it? What is it called? It's not. It's like Regal Aya or something.
Regalia?
No, it's called Regal Aya. It's basically whenever the Prime Resurgence happens.
No
So like
idea.
basically like so Prime Resurgence is when like primes prime warframes that are vaulted come back.
Mm,
Um, and you need Regal Aya to get them. I have one Regal Aya, which I think I got that because I got Ember's heirloom.
I see.
Um, and whenever you get the chance to look up how much Regal Aya is, because goddamn that shit is expensive.
I'm not going to, and just imagine a number that's absurd.
Okay. Yeah, because I think for like I think just two or three Regal Aya is like 25 or $30. I'm just like, and like for some like Warframes, if you want their primes, like it costs a lot. So it's like
I
either you spend regular Aya and get the relics for those primes and hope you get lucky, or get the Regal Aya and just buy the frames outright.
The only thing that primes do for me is make me look better.
Yeah, which is, I mean, that's a big part of the Warframe. Gotta look good.
You gotta look good. Is there an actual difference between the two?
Yes.
Okay,
So
haven't noticed.
primes, yeah, majority of the primes, their stats are higher than their base selves. Um, I think there's only from what I saw, there's only like one frame that the prime actually nerfs the
Like
stats, which is I think it's Mesa Prime because
this.
Mesa's signature weapon works best with standard Mesa. Because if you switch to Mesa Prime, you don't get like the speed shooting boost.
You know what's crazy? I remember when Gara was released.
God damn, that was a long time ago.
I know. I have like her dagger like blueprints. Like that was like this looks this angle was not good.
Yeah, just how it worked.
This angle was not good. This angle makes her look like a fruit.
Yep.
She looked like a strawberry.
Yeah.
She
Yeah.
looked like a
That's
delicious strawberry, but she looked like a strawberry nonetheless.
yeah. That's my fish.
Yeah, she looked like a strawberry. But yeah, I'm keeping it simple. I got White Death Necros, and yeah, because I have Necros Prime, Frost Prime, and Ash Prime.
Yeah. For
And
me,
I
I
have
have.
zero idea how I got any of those. Well, I know how I got Necros. That was a gift.
Okay, yeah. To be fair, a lot of my primes were gifts.
For Magma was finishing off thing. I had those pieces from before. Frost Prime was my first one. So I've had him forever. And then I got Ash Prime shortly after. I have a bunch of other Prime pieces in the Foundry. But again, because they cycle out and they've been
Yeah.
vaulted in this all that third, I was just like, oh, I just kind of existed, and I was like, oh,
I know
here's
it's just
things.
there now.
It's just there now. And I was like, oh,
Yeah, because
weapons.
like
Which was always funny when Magma was like, why would you pick the thing that's not worth more? Because I have no use for that thing. I'm not going
yeah.
to go into the market to sell it. I'm not going to use it. I'm going to get the pretty pointy things that I won't get to use for a while.
Well, I
That's
think
what I'm
what he
going to
meant
get.
by I think what he meant by worth more is the items that are worth more ducats. Because the
Again,
ducats, because that's what you use to get the like the prime mods and all that stuff.
I I'm not going to be doing that. I can do what I need to do by not trying, and that's how I enjoy the game. It's
That's fair.
so I don't like when AGS was like and Magma was all this. I was like, I don't care. The amount of time that you've put in to get all of these things, I've goofed off and didn't lose a piece of my soul.
Yeah, it's like because I like Warframe and it's like I'm just trying not to like do what Magma and AGS are doing and Werewolf, like literally just it's like all right, we're going in to farm this that. I'm like, what?
When it becomes
Takes
a
away the fun.
chore, it's no longer fun.
Yeah.
So
Now, oh, I'm curious because I know you because you watched TennoCon, right?
Kinda.
Okay, did you at least see like the story beat that's coming up in Warframe?
Nope.
Okay,
Didn't care.
got it. Man, not
I
even for the not even for the Get to 10 show.
no,
Damn.
no. Because like, yeah, it's great and all, but like, he's not my favorite.
Oh, Excalibur Prime. Yeah.
Like, cool, but like, I don't care. I have my favorites. I've already got what everyone was like, oh, finally. No, I already got them. My last was Necros. That was it. I have the three. I have the walking igloo, the literal ninja, and death.
Mm, yeah. Oh, speaking of death, like when they showed the Devil Warframe,
A lot of people needed to
oh,
change their pants.
like I'm like I need you now. No, it
Now,
was changing pants was when they showed Proto Wisp.
I was about to say, for what reason of liquid in your pants? It was to be determined. But no, they need to take the say. People were fiending after the Devil one too. Oh,
Yeah,
don't.
but that like yeah no the Devil Frame looks awesome, but yeah no majority of people were freaking out over freaking Proto Wisp.
Yeah, I was just like, all right, some bitch.
Yeah,
Because I haven't
no,
gotten that far in, like, I haven't gotten the 1999 to, like, I don't know, to fall in love with some chick who's there that everyone
I know like
romance. I
it's
don't know.
been so hilarious. Just like everyone just like all the memes of like seeing Proto Wisp and is like considering breaking up with like the person you've romanced in 1999. I'm just like damn.
Y'all hoes ain't loyal.
Yeah, I know. Like seriously, it's like Eleanor or Proto Wisp. It's like, dude.
That's too funny. All right, well, I think that was a nice, catch up session. We're about at an hour. Haven't done that in a minute.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we've been gone for a while, so
We
it's
have been
like,
gone for a while.
it's, and nothing like a little bullshit talking.
Yeah. So,
It's
yeah, a
it's
little
not
bit,
a
a lot of
dragon. It's not,
ranting.
it's not,
There we go.
it's not a Dragon's Den podcast if there's not ranting.
There, yeah, that's. Sorry about the pause there, listeners. My audio cut out, so but we'll be good. Yeah, I had to make sure
Technical
everything was
difficulties.
working. Yeah, but yeah, so we will be back to our regularly scheduled program. We will not be doing Patreon episodes. Patreon is on the back burner until we get a bigger support group that is there. Because right now it's just essentially just holding space. So I am not going to, run it until we get more people that are interested in that, and then we'll get it back up and running per se. That does not mean you cannot go and access what is there from the previous seasons that we have done. They're all still there.
There is plenty
taken it
there.
down. Yeah, I haven't taken any of that down. It's still there. It's just no new content will come until we get a better feedback on stuff. So hit the YouTube up, hit the TikTok up. Since that series does exist, I'm pretty sure I will come up with something else. I did have fun recording those because it took me like 30 minutes to do the 7 segments. So
What?
it's not too much of an issue for me. So it's still fun. So I'll probably come up with some more skits and whatnot. Probably in gamers counseling. I think that's going to be like my thing for the channel. For mine is like gamers counseling, and just kind of just do various like gripes or whatever about games or whatnot, and just do like different like help sessions for that stuff, and just kind of like go from there and see where it takes off.
Yeah, and in my case, like I do plan to get back to streaming soon. I've taken a bit of a break just because, like, new job, so it's like just been trying to focus on that. but I do want to get back.
Also, you have a
and
whole, like, V2 mod and all of that. I
I
need
know
someone that
it's
can
like
draw to make me mine, because that will just make it easier so that people can actually have something
yeah,
to look at.
yeah. No, I was like, God, it's like because like I have in mind what V2 model I really would like. Because the one I got, like, I love it. Like, it's a basic model. I mean, it was only $10, and it's a great model. Um, but it's like eventually I would like to actually commission for my actual V2 model because I have one in mind. I just need either to figure out how to draw or have.
Yeah, have someone else do it.
But yeah, I'm hoping to get an actual schedule eventually for streaming. Because also I didn't get back to Code Vein because I started that.
Yes. Yeah, I've been doing pred stuff of me grinding for ranked, but that's just because I'm trying to kill time, and they're usually about like an hour long because either the games are that long or I'm just tired of losing.
Fair enough.
So until next time, we thank you for returning with us, and we hope you enjoy the new season that we have for you in store.
Yep, and see you all in the next episode.